You're using a variegated wash in your original analogous color scheme to create your background today. This is your final background, the paper that everything else will be glued onto. So you are using those colors from the front of your folder, your analogous color scheme that you've chosen. So you have 3, 4, or 5 colors that you are going to be blending together on your paper. Notice that I have my big moppy brush, so make sure you have the correct brush before you get started. Use a lot of water when you're mixing up your paints, a lot of water and a lot of pigment so that you have nice bright colors, and lay those colors nearby each other so that they can bleed and blend and mix together, and fill up your paper with your analogous color scheme by just tapping that color next to each other, and fill up your paper. Good luck. While your background dries, you are going to get started on your flowers. So you will be cutting out the section in your folder that you painted with your complementary colors. Those complementary colors will be turned into your flower petals. The greens that you used for your leaves, or whatever color you chose to make your leaves, will also be cut out. We're going to put those two together to make your flowers. So I like to flip my paper over and draw out the shapes that I would like to cut out so that I can fit as many on the paper as I can. I can kind of plan it out, and I can practice different shapes. So for my flower petals, I'm going to show you a couple of different flower petals. I have a round flower petal, I have more of a triangular pointed top flower petal like you can see here, and then a flower petal with a heart shape at the top. So you can research different types of flower petals that you would like. You can use all the same, or you can switch them up, and then you just cut them out and start gluing them together. I really like to add layers to my flowers. So when you look at my examples here, you can see the layering that I've done with the different colors of paper, and then I put some extra little details in the leaves. Our next collaging layer is going to be the hexagons. So you are going to just cut out all of the hexagons that you have painted. You should have 10 of them, and you're going to be placing them around your background. So before I glue everything down, I kind of like to design it and decide what's going to look good where. And I also, when I'm making my hexagons and deciding where to put them, I like to put them on parts of the background where they will show up. So if I have a lot of yellow-green in my hexagon, I don't want to put it on the yellow-green portion of my background. I also have to think about where that big bee is going to go, and try to figure out where my honeycombs can be placed on my background so that they're not covered up by my bees. So think it through, make sure that you're looking at the colors and the placement, and think about that big bee that's coming up next and where it will go on your paper before you start gluing everything down.